So, when I first learned about the word entropy, I had this sort of emotional breakthrough because all that I was, clumsy, messy, erratic, nonsensical, destructive, was all that the universe craved. Entropy is the natural state of things. The universe, in its most pure, untouched state, is just fuck. Like, what are atoms doing? What are black holes? What are black holes? The universe does not give a fuck about us. Oh my god, like, think about that. Most of the universe is unlivable, just space, absent of much else but photons, I guess. Sometimes. And the rest of it is like some rocks, some ice, I think. And then fucking like exploding balls of fire. Not like basketballs, like giant, immeasurable, huge, just orbs of pure glowing death. Did you guys know there's one like 93 million or so miles from us? That's insane. Like in that thing, that humongous harbinger of destruction and hell is also somehow responsible for like plants growing and warmth. It's responsible for us not freezing to death. What is that about? Like, pick a side, dude. Like, are you Satan's left testicle, or are you the source of all that is good and light and warm and pure? Fuck, shit. I don't know. And that brings me to this. Nothing is black and white. At all. And holy shit, do we want it to be. But guess what? It isn't. It's just not. Nothing is organized. Nothing fits properly into the boxes we want to put them into. The universe is not one of those goddamn preschool Rugrats looking ass put the square peg in the right hole my first sex metaphor toys, okay? And I think once we collectively realize this, maybe we can, I don't know, like chill the fuck out. Like, okay, sex is not black and white. Some people wanna dig up the butt. Okay. Some people like me hate that. Whatever. Some people like being pissed on during sex. Awesome. Same. Like, me too. But don't shit on me, though. Don't shit on me. I don't like that. But some people do. And, like, whatever, dude. Just don't fuck animals. But did you know, in some parts of South America, I think Colombia mainly, having sex with donkeys is actually, like, a regular thing. Like, that's not me spouting some racist, trying to make Colombians look bad type of shit. Like, no. Some folks in Colombia legit encourage young men to fuck donkeys as sort of a practice for girls, I guess. And that's cool for them. Okay. Okay. And I mean, I know I was gonna say, like, don't fuck kids either. That's clearly fucked up. But did you know, in a tribe in Papua New Guinea, I guess, there's a tradition for young men to fillet their elders and consume their fucking semen as a rite of passage into adulthood. Like, what the fuck, right? But hey, no judging, I guess. Nothing's black and white. Don't fuck kids. Unless it's that, I guess. No, there's no unless. Don't fuck kids, please. Like, ever. Y'all out there on that island need to, like, mad chill. And here's another story. Right, let's talk about homelessness. So, I know a guy who, like, he bought this homeless guy a meal from McDonald's. Sweet gesture. And the homeless guy ends up taking the receipt and returning the meal for money. And the dude who bought the meal got, like, so fucking pissed. Like, wow, what an asshole, right? Like, damn, that's fucked up. But you know it's not. You don't know that dude's story. He might have already eaten that day and needed the money for, fuck, I don't know, deodorant, medicine, band-aids, fingernail clippers, a warm coat, a blanket, sunscreen, I don't know, any sort of survival gear. My God, homeless people aren't just foodless. They're like everything else you'd find in a homeless. Like, don't get mad at that guy. You don't know him. Shit. Or, he could have taken the money and bought drugs. I don't fucking care. Damn, people with homes do drugs all the time and no one cares. People who work at, I don't know, Payless Shoes take drugs. Let's say you work at a Payless and you sell some goddamn Vans to some whatever, and oh cool, you get commission for that. I don't know. I don't work at Payless. And you buy drugs. So the guy who bought shoes from you essentially paid for your drugs. But he don't care? Like, what the fuck ever? I mean, he got his shoes anyway, so, like, why would he care? But, you know what I mean. One time I had a nervous breakdown because, like, so I read this article about something called blessing bags. It was, like, Like, these warm-hearted, very kind people got this idea to take some Ziplocs and fill them with, like, coins, granola bars, deodorant, like I said. Basic kind of necessities that wasn't just, like, giving money, you know, and they wanted to pass these bags out to homeless people instead of just giving them whatever cash they had. So that sounded super cute and, like, super actually nice and kind, and apparently it's fucking not, because there were people who commented on the article that have, like, been homeless before, and they were saying, like, it was kind of they were basically saying it was a way for well-off folk to absolve themselves of guilt by feeling like they did something more for homeless people than just, I guess, the best thing you can do for them, which is just give them money, because, you know, it's for them to decide whatever it is they want to do with it. And that fucked me up, dude. Like, I thought the blessing bag idea was totally awesome, till I heard some real-life people with real-life homeless experience talking about what a shitty fucking idea it was. Then I just felt like a stupid sack of shit. Because nothing is black and white. We don't know exacts. We don't know every detail. We can't classify or deduce anything 100% because everything is honest to God so fucking random. I could go on. Like, okay. People who go and party with friends and drinking clubs all night, wake up in their backyard, they're cool kids, right? Like, damn, that's a life of luxury to most people. That's the life we watch on TV. But if I sit here and I take some shots, and I play a video game, and I laugh all night, just me by myself, I'm a loser, right? Like, okay, fine, sure, like, I don't care, what does that even mean? Why do we care so much about that? Who's winning, losing, succeeding, failing? My dudes, we are cognitive creatures. We have evolved beyond our instinct, and now run on reason. Which is bullshit, by the way, because instinct is like that shit that says to birds, like, hey, that frog has really colorful markings on it, and something about that tells me I shouldn't eat it or I'll die. But then reason is like, 900,000 plus people die from DUI-related accidents, like, a year, on average. But I'll risk it. I ain't even that drunk, who fucking cares? Like, okay, what was I going with that? Oh, yeah, so, like, failure, success, whatever. Like, that should not be such an important concept to us in this day and age. As a species, in basic terms, shit, yeah, we're succeeding. Hell, we're succeeding so much, we have too many damn people. Oh my god. Go to an orphanage. That's success. That's our species thriving, and that's society failing to make sure every person born gets a fair and happy life. But hey, that's entropy. Nothing's black and white. You can't prepare for a damn thing, dude. I watched a video today of a bus in South Korea just plowing through like 4 cars. Like, the driver fell asleep, and I think 4 people died, 38 or so were injured. And the people in the bus and the people in those cars were like minding their damn business. Probably fine drivers, not doing anything wrong in that moment, and that bus fucking ate them. Just, damn. Accidents happen. Nothing's black and white. Speaking of black, let's talk about Black Lives Matter. First off, yes, they fucking do. Of course they do. But, listen to this, right? So, I actually, for starters, I went to one of the Black Lives Matter marches back when Mike Brown was killed. And that was some time ago. So I marched, and I had some, like, the people, it was a busy place we were going through, and I had some people, they were booing at us, shouting obscenities, scoffing, and then we had some other people, like, in tears. Because, oh my god, when we passed by chanting, hands up, don't shoot, this one sweet woman, she was, like, shouting at us, thank you, please don't let him be forgotten, don't let us be forgotten, and that was a very important moment in my life. But, fast forward some time, and I'm reading the story of a man, black man, 20s or 30s, he had a gun in his belt, had his conceal and carry, so he was armed, and he got pulled over by a cop. He was compliant. Cop let him off with a warning. And this dude posted a Facebook post about it, saying, oh, all you Black Lives Matter people are saying, I should have died in this encounter. Well, clearly you were wrong. All I had to do was comply, and I was fine. Good for you, man. Good for you. Alright, you didn't get shot. Lots of other folks did, but whatever. I mean, fuck it. I see black folks wearing shirts that say, if Black Lives Matter, then stop killing each other. I feel it. I see black folk wearing shirts that say police lives matter. I feel it. So, I mean, nothing is black and white, even at that level. And let's get even deeper. I work in a town with a shit ton of tourists, including Chinese tourists, and so many interactions I have with them are scary to me. Just like because of their culture, like they're typically just very fast talking, they're loud, kind of demanding, and I'm like a slothy hippie stoner type, and I'm just like, okay, but chill. Like, I don't discriminate against Chinese people at all whatsoever, at least not consciously, but we're all a little racist consciously or otherwise. Anytime I have a Chinese client and they're just like literally shouting at me, because that's just how a lot of them talk, I'm just like, but then, you know, I went to this massage place 2 weeks ago or so, and I got the best massage of my life from a Chinese guy. Like, he was so gentle and kind and soft-spoken and not at all like a lot of my clients. But this is just an example of a tired concept. Obviously, not every person of a race are the same. Everyone is different. Stereotypes are harmful because they perpetuate blanket statements, etc., but there you go. Nothing is black and white. It's a shame nobody fucking gets that. Not even me. Guns kill people. Guns save people. Drugs kill people. Drugs save people. Words kill people. Words save people. Water saves people. Water kills people. Fire kills people. Fire saves people. People kill people. People save people. Like, there are so many variables in the world, and yet we ignore that and keep trying to keep everything neat and tidy, which is just, funnily enough, like fucking everything up. Like, oh my god, you have to be this way, you have to act this way, you have to do this and that before you're 30 or else you'll die. My dude, people are dying all the time. Do you know how many people died while you were watching this video? Do you know how many people are, like, getting married, having sex, having kids, shooting someone, stabbing someone, doing drugs, taking a shot, publishing a book, making music, breaking bones, playing video games, playing sports, eating, sleeping, shitting, living, doing this whole dumbass pointless thing? Does it matter? Does it have to? Well, man, I don't know. I was requested, actually, to do this video by someone I refer to as the man that time forgot. He's probably going to be the only one watching this, and it's funny. This guy, he taught me to drive, taught me how to ride a bike, and he was the first person I, like, got an apartment and lived with. And he did some other things, too, but I'm not about to talk about that right now. I want to say, like, my point is, but I don't have one. There was no point to this. What the fuck's the point? What the fuck is the point? When I was a teenager, all I wanted in life, my only goal was to be happy. Whatever that meant. I am. I'm also depressed, and anxious, and often suicidal, unhealthy, out of shape, asocial, awkward. I'm a functioning alcoholic and stoner. I'm a gumdrop in the mud. But I'm happy. And you can too, because nothing is black and white. Nothing is pointless, and yet, everything is. Because in some 100,000 million whatever years, ain't nothing gonna matter. But that's okay. Let's live. Let's be messy. Let's be clumsy. Let's be awkward and foolish and brilliant and elegant, and let's fail and succeed and make art and make love and see color and feel it. And that food poisoning you had one time that sucked major league ass, you could have died if your body didn't give you that intense vomiting and diarrhea to get it out of your system. And that disease that took your grandfather, you might have let it get too far if you didn't know better to get regular checkups, because he didn't. And that breakup you had that nearly killed you, you really don't know how many doors it opened. Look around you. Art is everywhere. It's black. It's white. It's everything. It's colors your eyes can't see, but an animal's eyes can. Now, say macaroni and cheese. Smile. It's 6:34 p.m., and I've got a date with Mary Jane. And you, if you want one. Ah, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.